probably wondering then. What am I doing this right actually? Why am I doing this video then? Well, this video then is about being serious then. Not 100% serious, but hey, hello and welcome to another different video than for you guys actually, by the way then. Well, as you can see now in your calendars right now, well, it's the first day of 2022 then. Well, not your major thing about this right now actually then. Well, first and foremost, before we begin actually then, I just want to say thank you guys for every single one actually, by the way, to watch my first stream this year. Well, I'm just gonna say right now actually, and it's gonna be just a good start. I'm just gonna say that it's just a head start for me then, just to start off this year. But this video actually then, it's gonna be a bit of an upside. So sit back, relax, and let me talk to you guys for a little bit actually by actually here. So today actually then I'm just gonna actually talk about actually here about my changing of my content here of this on my YouTube channel actually then, what will be the my future holds me then. So let's get started. So you're probably actually wondering yourself right now actually then, yes, I am still making Bedwars and Pessimism content right now. I'm still in the game right now actually, and I'm here right now standing on the mountain. I'm just gonna put that thing real quick for a little while there. So yes, I'm still making Bedwars and Pessimism content slowly by slowly then until it's official, but not the major thing actually then. So as you can see right now actually, by the way here, I stopped playing or making jailbreak or R-Store content actually then, I think like, since let's say November or something like that. But I know some guys probably wondering then, oh yeah, Ivan, you don't need to stop. You need to stop making those then. And yeah, that's why I what we call then time to move on. So I'll explain why I stopped that for now actually. So you're probably actually wondering actually, and I do actually love making jailbreak and R-Store content previously, but not that you may think that it's not gonna be a good wall spot, you may ask. I don't see any YouTube friends that will continue doing that legit, like maybe like 1 time, 2 times, or let's say 3 times in a row in the year, just like that, or maybe more than that. There's some possibility though, or maybe some conditions actually though in the game of where it's all started actually. Well, if you're talking about me, or against with Bedwars and Pessimism, I know you guys probably wondering then, why is Ivan continuing making Bedwars and Pessimism content? Well, don't get me wrong actually then, but correct me if I'm wrong actually. These 2 games actually then are legit the recent games then. They're not even like, let's say like a 1. They're not reaching their 1-year anniversary yet. They're just recent games actually then. I'm legitimate talking about Bedwars and Pessimism Vibers actually. These games though, these 2 games actually then, there are legitimate recent. There are, yes, these 2 are legitimate recent. And you can't just complain about these 2 games then. You have to give them a try, and at least for now, or either way, or maybe this year actually, to think about yourself then, just for instance actually then, on your eyes actually then, in your vision that is this gonna be work for you then, or let's say this is gonna be a perfect way to make content actually. But well, in Jailbreak and Arsenal, or the other hand, there are just let's say, I know there are legit in Roblox right now for like, I think for a few years now. They're not even 5 years old yet. I'm not calling them old games just yet, but they're actually in Roblox for a long time now. And I know you guys are probably wondering actually then, yes, I know I stopped making jailbreak and R-Store content actually to time to change it up actually then. But I have some proofs then why I did actually stop actually. If you look on this first screenshot over here, where I actually take this thing actually then, well that is from Google Trends, and actually sorted in terms of YouTube search. But as you see it on the screenshot on your screen, then there Bedwars and Petimex are in legit in the top half of it actually, as well as the jumping arsenal, or let's say then there are actually continue to fall down as 2022 begins to heat in. And that is why actually though, not just besides actually then, and no, I am not talking about the concurrent players then as I'm recording this video. No, we're not talking about concurrent players then in Pennsylvania and in Roblox in general actually. Not that. Let's scratch that out in a moment though for a little while. The reason why I did stop there actually, or stop making jumping content up, because there's legit no time actually. There's no enough time actually to make those content actually then, because you're probably wondering this time around. For the time being, I know YouTubers then change their minds then, change their update. Let's say like update game for a little bit, raising the bar just for a tiny bit actually then, and move on playing some games then that is actually popping up actually then, and literally new and recently Robust games then that's also popping up though in YouTube though as well. That includes, yes, Bedwars and Pet Simulator X, and these are the two games then that I played this one actually then. But starting with Bedwars for now actually then, I played Bedwars then. I think let's say I think September of last year actually, and as well as Pet Simulator X maybe. Let's say this then. Bedwars maybe on August then, and then Pet Simulator X then I first time played this though since, well, let's say late August, and I actually started making live streams on those games too as well. And you guys seems pretty much enjoyed it actually then. So I just want to keep on moving on, continue on making content then actually, to see how it feels then to you guys as well then. But it seems as time goes on actually, you guys are absolutely going to love it actually then, and well, continue on actually though, the entire series of it actually then. Well, as of right now actually then, you will not see me make a single jailbreak or Arsenal content actually anymore, because there is a reason actually then. One, there is no time, enough time actually to make those content, those two games actually then. You probably wondering then, yes, they're popping up actually then, but that were popping up actually then, they will not, take that long on my expect actually. They will just take like a day, and then it's gonna go down very quickly actually then, or maybe a week. Let's say about that one. We're just gonna go down a lot, but maybe a month. It's just same thing actually. So for here in Bedwars actually though, Bedwars and Petimex is just constant. Okay, so you don't need to argue these two games then, or probably you might don't be like too mad or too argue actually then, or too confusing why I am continuing on making Bedwars, Petimex in the exactly same time actually, but it's just the content then, just time to change it up actually. Come on guys, the word change is always making a change actually in your channel actually here. And yes, and if you look then on the robust topic actually on the screenshot here, not a single person then, legit, if you're in, depending on what region you're in actually, or if you want to do it as a worldwide, you may ask, there is no one legit in the entire world, okay, or let's say about that actually, is streaming let's say no one is streaming Petimex, Jailbreak or Arsenal then, because like I said, there is enough time to make content on that, because if you keep on making those actually, this that's a consequence. There's some consequence about it then. Okay? Well, I'm not gonna mention those consequences then, but you know what is my point in this video. So yeah, and well, now actually then throughout this, I think like let's say like late 2021 actually, one of my major players actually then changing their content as well. Instead of jailbreaking Arsenal actually, we're gonna just move on playing Bed Wars, Pet Cement X2 as well. Let's say maybe both actually then. Let's say about that. Both of those games actually. Well, just for example then, Marble, he's usually making jailbreak Arsenal content, but as time goes on, he's switcheroo actually then and making Bed Wars or actually let's make content actually then. As well as Doodle Plays, usually making jailbreak Arsenal content, but he switches once again then and making Bed Wars and Prince content. Same as Mythical. I think Mythical doesn't make jailbreak that much then. It's more on Arsenal, but he switcheroos again and making Bed Wars and Prince content. As well as among the others, who I know actually then probably Sinchan, Kevin, or probably some others that I know about actually. Again, there's legit no time actually making content though in jailbreak and Arsenal then. Because I know, like I said, yes I know those two games then, they're in Roblox then, in general actually, for a long time then. I'm not saying there have been 5 years now in Roblox then, but you'll get what I mean actually. But for Bed Wars and Pet Simulator X though, if you want to talk about that, there's nothing you can actually explain it, because they're actually legit recent games, or let's say most recent games of 2021, and they're legitimate recent. And when we say recent, they are created or published in the entirety of 2021, and you don't say that they're the games then actually. They're not even entering their 1 year anniversary yet, because again, at least give them a try at least for now. So yeah, so actually then, because I know there's some of my user friends actually, by the way, who is continuing making jailbreak or Arsenal content though. I think as of right now this year actually. And for those who are continuing making jailbreak or Arsenal content, you might change right now actually. I'm not even talking about actually, by the way, there's no time actually to make jailbreak or Arsenal content, vice versa. I know, you get the point on me, okay? Because I know you guys will be asking me why you're making this video then about why you literally leaving or quitting jailbreak or Arsenal legit in this video. And yes, I am officially quitting jailbreak and Arsenal throughout this 2022. So again, actually then you might find a game actually. Here's some keynotes, okay? And these keynotes actually then you should remember what I am trying to say. One actually is, well, traction. Traction of players then is the key actually then. If you see a line that is going up right now on the game, you have to try it out and do it in your YouTube channel too as well. Number 2, engagement on players. The interaction of players then between you and the game and the players and your let's say fans then, your friends as well. And yes, that's on number 3, interaction with the game. And you will get the point of where it is, just to make sure that the game is constantly updating actually then, doing like weekly updates then, stuff like that. Yeah, just like Bed Wars then, Pet Simulator X. Yes, there's some, I mean, Pet Simulator X sometimes they're not making weekly updates then, probably like 2-week update, and it's gonna be coming out actually then. Well, so as Bed Wars actually then is weekly. Like, let's say next Wednesday, next Saturday, there's gonna be a new update then. That is the thing. So unlike Jailbreak and Arsenal actually then, they're not even weekly or daily actually. I mean, not daily because I don't think you can't do daily updates then in the game. But Jailbreak is more on monthly. And I don't really hate it actually. Yes, I'm sorry to say that, but monthly updates are pretty much awkward to myself then. You have to wait for the entire month for another update. Well, Arsenal is more on like occasional. Yeah, so not like Bedwars is not, but Bedwars and Pets are not like that. So yeah, so you will see those three keywords then, or three keynotes that I want to talk about in this video actually then. I know there's no time making those content and Jailbreak and Arsenal actually then, and there is no hope actually. There is completely no hope then making constantly Jailbreak and Arsenal content, because if you're going down in that rabbit hole on that route actually, there's gonna be some things that you might gonna fix about that. Just why not give Bedwars or Pexmax a try? Because if your fans doesn't like Jailbreak content or Arsenal content, why not try out Bedwars actually? Or how about Pexmax? There is legit 100% no problem with that. Or maybe both. You can try both games at the exact same time, both streaming. You can do that as well. So, and throughout this 2020 actually then, there is still no plans for me. No plans for Arsenal and Jailbreak legit in this entire year. And yeah, when I say the entire year, and I meant the entirety of 2022. And please, I know I hear your confusing, your arguments, and literally some bunch of other stuff actually. All those stuff actually then was legit always comes to this. But near the fact actually then, because I'm trying my best actually to actually grow my channel as long as I can to maintain my my growth actually then, because if I go for that route actually, making constantly Jailbreak and Arsenal content, what else should I do? There's literally no other option to switch, okay? Because there's no problem with the word switch, okay? Switch is the only thing you need to do. If you don't like Jailbreak and Arsenal content, just leave it behind, move on to some other games then, like Bedwars and Pets. I know majority of these are just completely change your minds. But there's some of them actually then are still constantly doing their route on that one. Please, if you are doing the same thing from the other YouTubers then a while ago, just like I am actually, but I did stop right after actually. You have to move on actually then towards Jailbreak and Arsenal. There's no time making those content, vice versa, ever. And if you keep on doing that, there's not an option but to switch actually. But the word switch actually then, it's nothing to worry about. If you're familiarized with Bedwars and X actually, you can do that as your current route. And up to this 2022 then. So yeah, so I know a lot of talk actually then, because I just want to maintain my growth actually on my channel actually then. If I go to the opposite route, what else I could do wrong actually? So that's gonna be for today's video actually then. Obviously, or understand me right now, and this is the video that ends up arguing, ends up complaining, and ends up confusing anybody here on the channel. Goodbye, and thank you everyone for watching.